who actually reads the employee handbook. Well, I can say my staff do, and they know the expectations, they know the PTO rules and all of those things, and they don't come back to me asking the same question over and over and over again. That is the biggest gift to somebody who in management is, have you checked in Trainual? Is it in Trainual? Yes, it is. Heather founded the company out of her garage in 2020 or 2010, 2011. She had a few people come on board with her, and as things grow, we eventually doubled our size, acquired 2 more locations, one in Eagle River and one in Wasilla. There's not enough speech language pathologists in the world at all. We're in a huge shortage right now, making hiring kind of challenging for us, trying to get people not only to work for us, but also living in Alaska is even harder. And as we keep acquiring staff, we have a little binder. It starts with like, here's the basic policies, and then it goes into policies as to how to handle clients with no-shows. And so it just kept growing, and it's a Word document, and that was developed in 2012, and now it's 2020, and everything has changed. And 75% of our policy and procedure binder was done. There was nothing relevant in it at all. So Trainual had these little free kind of webinars that kind of talked about onboarding and all of those fun things. And I was like, this is like super intuitive. And I love the fact that it's digital. And this is right after COVID happened. And we were acquiring staff that were out of state and onboarding with us. And before they moved up here, I needed to get them trained so they can jump 2 feet first into the deep end. But I need them to be prepared. It felt amazing to be able to get my content that I've already written and modified into a digital form that I was able to use right away. Just being able to break down the processes just a little bit more, that I was just able to take screenshots, copy paste it in there, and copy paste from my manual into there, and just update it, make it the most updated thing I can. They get to see it in color, also have the links to what I was referencing available. And at that time, AI started being a big part of Trainual, and it was making the verbiage a lot friendlier and just a little bit more fun, little check marks, little emojis and stuff like that to make it just easier to read rather than a boring novel. The videos that Trainual uses has really been helpful for that, and telling stories. Rather than reading the story, it's much easier to do it through kind of the videos, and so that's been a really, really handy thing. And so we have these great assistants in allowing them to have so many tools at their fingertips to have access to when they find themselves in a pinch of trying to find more resources and stuff like that. What I really, really like is that as we moved into our new space, of course, all of the little things that you have in there, all of those things can be in there and kind of fun. But as we moved here, a few of those things changed. And now it's super easy for me to go in, change the verbiage of that, and maybe throw in a picture on there. Boom, done. It's up to date. And that took me probably 30 minutes to update all of our process or procedures or policies for the new space. And so it's been really, really nice to just assign different things. And so just labeling that and keeping track of that has been really, really nice. And I just keep that in the title of each one of the subjects, so I know exactly what to assign to all the new staff. It takes all of that guessing work away from me. I know that I've assigned them the right content that they need to look over. That's huge. That ROI is worth its weight in gold for sure. If you're on the fence about using Trainual, know that it's scalable, whether you're starting out or you are a 100-person company or a 500-person company. You can set it where you're at right now, and it can grow with you. And the support's there, and ultimately it's easy to use and engaging.